The first comedian comes to us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please welcome Will Krolowitz. Yes. So I am glad that they made the announcement to put your cell phones on vibrate. Cell phone usage in public, it's getting out of hand. I was in the restroom at work this week. Somebody was talking on their cell phone in the next stall. Finally, I had to say something. It's like, hey, if I have to sit here and listen to your dumb conversation, how in the hell am I supposed to come? My break's almost over. I'm trying to concentrate. Will you please shut the hell up or say something sexy? To which they replied, will you please leave the ladies' room? I'm barely holding on to that day job, y'all. Seriously, barely. I got written up because I said nice tits to a coworker. Like I said to the boss, hey, that is not sexual harassment because I said it sarcastically. I said it to a dude who's wearing a white dress shirt without anything on underneath it. I think I can speak for all of us when I say, don't want to see your dark, hairy nipples in the workplace, cover that shit up. I felt bad about it. The next day I complimented him on a lovely blouse. He said, it's not a blouse, it's a shirt. I said, it's pink, it's a fucking blouse. He said, it's not pink, it's coral. I'm like, I don't know nothing about no coral, but I fully support your lifestyle. Gay, straight, I don't care. Back in my day, if someone asked if you were straight, it had nothing to do with your sexuality. They're just asking if you smoke weed. Are you straight? No, I get down. We want to suck on this joint I got in my pants? Hell yeah. Not a gay statement. So, I'm feeling good today, because today I had the perfect burrito. Sometimes you get a burrito, it's not made well, it comes unraveled while you're trying to eat it. Guy that made my burrito had dreadlocks. Wanted a guy with dreads to make my burrito because I got a feeling he's gonna roll that shit up right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Marley, roll me up a fatty. Twist me up a steak burrito and do not lick it at the end. So my name is William Krolowitz. I introduced myself to a guy recently, shook his hand, he's like, nice to meet you, Bill. I said, actually, I prefer William or Will. He thought about it for a minute, he goes, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call you Bill. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call you Richard, because you're kind of being a dick. It's William. Ladies, that's Will Yum. That's right, ladies, just got the new glasses. These thick-ass lenses make my brown eyes pop. Hashtag glaucoma. I got glaucoma, thanks for laughing, yeah. Enjoy. Doctor said it's called narrow angle glaucoma. She said your eyes are shaped differently, that's why you're farsighted. Wait a minute, I was told I had to wear glasses because I sat too close to the television when I was a child. She said, no, that's the way your eyes were formed. That's when I leave here, I gotta go have a serious conversation with my mother. Hey, Mom, remember you said I had to wear glasses because I sat too close to the television and you made me get a part-time job when I was 8 years old after school and on weekends to pay for my glasses because it was all my fault? The doctor said it's all your fault. So pay for my glasses. She said, I'll give you $50. I'm like, so I was using my mom's restroom and I noticed she had a box of Kotex Light Days on the countertop. She's in her 70s. Came out like, Mom, you still ovulating? She's like, no, dummy. Sometimes when I cough or sneeze, I pee a little bit. So I use those to protect my bloomers. I'm like, I am so sorry I asked. But thank you for sharing. She said, well, thank you for having such a big fucking head. That's my mom. I've always been told you should treat a woman the way you would treat your mother or your sister. And I think that's a good rule of thumb, because that means I can lie to them, steal from their purse, pull their hair, and hit on their friends. I would never steal money from my mother's purse, only Percocet and pot. So you can tell I have an accent. I am originally from Brooklyn, New York. I grew up in New Orleans, and I've been living in Wisconsin for the past 25 years. People always say, what brought you to the dairy state? A nice little heifer from Milwaukee. I said she was nice. I said she was little. 2 compliments. We fought too much. I was a single parent down in New Orleans. I spent 10 years in the military. I was in the Army. I got back, went back to New Orleans. Wasn't the same neighborhood. The schools weren't any good. So I met this girl. She wanted to move back to Wisconsin. She goes, come on, bring the kids. So we went out, moved to Wisconsin. We didn't make it, though. We didn't last because we fought too much. I don't like fighting in public. We're in the mall, and she's like, here, hold my purse. Like, I'm not going to hold your purse. Like, you're not man enough to carry a purse. I'm like, that's a black bag, and I'm wearing brown shoes. I'll look like an idiot. But I stayed in Wisconsin. I raised my 2 sons right there in Wisconsin. I like the way they turned out. My oldest son is a pretty boy, and I know what you're thinking. He must look like his mother. He does. He thinks my other son's my favorite because he looks like me. I'm like, he's not my favorite because he looks like me. He's my favorite because he doesn't look like my ex-wife. You do. Same eyes, same nose, same mustache. Oh, come on. My ex-wife is Sicilian. She's got a little mustache. I didn't even know she was Sicilian. I met her when we were in the Army, and her maiden name was Williams. What kind of Sicilian family has a maiden name of Williams? One that's in the witness protection program. So not only are they mobsters, but they're all a bunch of fucking rats. So anyway, yeah. My wife, Victoria, and her brothers, Sal and Tony Williams. So anyway, so my kids are grown. I like the way they turned out. About 10 years ago, they took me out for Father's Day. We're enjoying a nice meal. A couple comes in with a 5 or 6-year-old kid. They sit down at the table next to us. Kid starts begging on the table. The parents just say nothing. Kid gets up from the table, starts running around the restaurant. The parents ignore it. My youngest son turns to me and goes, Dad, I want to thank you for not allowing us to behave like that. And when I have kids, I'm not going to let them behave like that either. I hope I can be as good a father to my kids as you were to me. I'm like, I was touched. I thought I was going to get emotional. So you know what I did? I reached out and I smacked him in the head. I said, get your elbows off the damn table, boy. And then I stuck my foot out and I tripped that little bastard as he ran by. Because it takes a village, y'all. And that son has become a father. And he has an adorable little girl. She's so beautiful. I tell her all the time, you're so beautiful. My son doesn't like it. He's like, don't tell her she's beautiful. Tell her she's smart. I'm like, she's not that smart. Come on, she's only 5, you know? I called her up for Valentine's Day. And I was like, will you be my Valentine? She's like, no. I'm like, why not? She goes, Grampy, you didn't send me anything for Valentine's Day. Nene and Papa sent me a box of chocolates. I said, well, let me tell you something, little girl. That's not your real Papa. That's just some dude who's shacking up with Nana. Shacking up means living in sin, and that makes Jesus cry because in the eyes of God, your Nana's a hoe. In heaven, that's called a Hosanna. And your Nana is Hosanna in the highest. What's that mean, Grampy? That means Nana and Papa are going to burn in hell forever and ever. Enjoy your chocolates. Happy Valentine's Day. It's crazy. So, y'all enjoying your summer? Just start, man. Enjoy every day of it, man, because it goes by so fast. It's over with before you know it. Anyone ever go to New Orleans by round of applause? There you go. So y'all have been there. You know how it is. The bars are open all night. And let's face it, some of us need a last call. Some of us need to be told, stop drinking and go home. You wake up the day after Mardi Gras, you're trying to piece together a sketchy memory. You may or may not have made out with a tall, big-breasted girl who may or may not have had a penis. There's a funny taste in your mouth and your wallet's gone. That's when you need Jesus, baby. I go to church. It's the day after Mardi Gras Ash Wednesday. Perfect day to go to church. But summertime's great. And when summertime's over, then you have football season starting. Y'all like football? Football fans here? For college football? Yeah. One college football game I hope to see one day. That's South Carolina versus Oregon State. The Beavers taking on the Gamecocks. That's a game you have to have parental guidance suggested. First, everyone thought the Cox would pound the Beavers, especially when they scored 2 minutes into the game. It was a sloppy first half. In the second half, the Cox came out and got decent penetration into the Beavers' red zone, but the Beavers clamped down and the ball squirted free. Then the Beavers took control. They taunted the Cox for scoring too quickly. Then they committed a personal foul by ruining the Cox credit and forcing them to move out of their stadium. The Cox have sworn revenge, but they have to put this loss behind them. Next week, they're sure to be wrapped up in an epic struggle with the Trojans. Up next for the Beavers, a regular opponent, the dreaded Crimson Tide of Alabama. Hey, thank you. That's my time. Thank you very much.